of muktzeh that because it came bosses l'dover ha'os muktzeh machmas isur it's called. So we learned already. We covered more or less. I mean, not every detail of it. We covered the halacha of muktzeh machmas isur melacha. That's one of the easiest muktzeh because the gufo mekoimoy you're allowed to move a hammer that's muktzeh machmas isur melacha. Then we'll learn also muktzeh machmas chisoron kis. That would be one of those muktzeh that they have a more severe halachas. You cannot move this machmas gufoy umekoima. I mean, a lot of details we could look on the previous shiurim, and then we'll learn a little bit about muktzeh machmas atzmoi. That was like a stone, money, thing that they're useless. The muktzeh machmas atzmoi. That also you cannot move machmas gufoy mekoimoy. You cannot use it. And then also similar to it, it's basis l'davar ha'osur. It's a very severe muktzeh, meaning if I have candles sitting on the candlestick, so the stick or the tray where the candles are there, it becomes basis, a base l'davar ha'osur. I couldn't move the candles on Shabbos. So the male, even when the candles are already off, I cannot move the candlestick, or I cannot move the tray. We're going to talk now about the Shabbos table. If you're allowed to move the Shabbos table, we're going to talk about it too.
There's some people that say, Rabbi, that if you need the space for food or eating, you take them off on Shabbos.
No, not this muktzeh. Again, that only muktzeh machmas isur melacha. But there's a worse muktzeh. It's called muktzeh machmas isur, meaning it's basis l'davar osur. It became a base for l'davar osur ben hashmoshes, meaning when Shabbos came, the candles were lit on it. Even when the 10 candles are off, you cannot move it. Now, there is one shita we don't pass like this, the shita of the Mordechai, that we treat those candles like you said, muktzeh machmas isur melacha. When the candles are off and I need the space, he says you could move the candles. That's such a shit of the Mordechai, but we don't pass like this. All the paskin pass. No, it's basis l'davar osur also. Now, we're gonna see now some details when different shittas. When could you move and how could you move in such a scenario when there is a basis l'davar also? So first of all, there is one halacha like basis l'davar osur. It's not something you forgot or over there. For example, if I forgot money on my bed, that doesn't make it basis l'davar osur. Please tell him that. That doesn't make it basis l'davar osur because I didn't leave it there to stay there like I leave the candles on the Shabbos table. I forgot it there. That doesn't make it basis l'davar osur. So that there's a way you could
Get around it.
You could shake it off from the bed. You could push it. There's a way to get rid of it. That's that. The bed doesn't become muktzah because of that. Basis l'davar osur. So we're talking about when you leave the candles on the Shabbos table, you didn't forget them there, you're leaving them there. That makes it basis l'davar osur. Now, there is two shittas over here too. There is a shitta of Sefer HaTruma that says if you're leaving it there not for the whole Shabbos, you don't mean to leave it there for the whole Shabbos, like candles. Candles,
Right.
it's going to be there lit only for a few hours. After that, it doesn't have to stay there. He holds it doesn't become, it does not become basis l'davar osur. However, the Beis Yosef learns pshat in the Rashi that even such a thing that you're living there for a while, not for the whole Shabbos, it's become basis l'davar osur, and memela you cannot. There's enough kamina going to be. If according to Sefer HaTruma, I knew lechatchila the candle's going to be only burning a few hours, then it's going to be off. So I didn't mean the table should be basis for the whole Shabbos. The mele, there's more leniencies over there. If you could shake it off, if you could menair, shake it off. But according to Rashi, no. Even you know Ben Hashmosh is going to be there, that's it. That's for the whole Shabbos become bosses. So that's the two shittas Besiezer bring in the Simon Shin test. It says like this. If you left the candles on the table, knowing that's what's going to stay, Shabbos, even though you meant the candles should stay there only when the Shabbos is going to come in and a few hours it's going to burn. It says Osur lahatos ulanayr. That's the shita of Rashi. That's it. Even though when the candles are off, you cannot move those candles anymore. It's a basis ladover osur, and memela. That's it. If the table had nothing but candles, the whole table has become muktzeh. When you cannot move it, the tray, the candlestick. V'yesh omrim that the shit of Sefer HaTruma. Da afilu nicham sham al dashi sharu sham b'gniz Shabbos v'deshi yitlan b'Shabbos muter lahatas v'lenar b'Shabbos. But also nicham al dashi sharu sham kol HaShabbos. So since they bring stam and yesh omrim, so Mimela da aloha kestam, Mimela you could see also all the poskim not like Sefer HaTruma. So even you leave the candles or anything else just for a few hours by Ben Hashmosh, it's there, it becomes the bosses for the whole Shabbos. And even though the Ramo adds, I feel not ala isur mishram, also taltal hakli. The Machnas was, let's say somebody, a goy came and removed the candles from the table, or from the tray, or from the candlesticks. They're still muktzeh, because it was a bosses ladovar also that type of muktzeh, and it's more severe than klisha malachta leisur. Even you need the place, you cannot move it.
What about for a shalom zachar?
Oh, so what's the question?
So you have the candles on the table.
You need to move it. You need to set.
Because you're afraid people are going to clap on the table when they're singing. You don't want to.
So what you want to do? You want to move the candles? You cannot do it, even for Shalom Zachar. Now we're going to see in the huge scenarios what you could move, what's not. I just want to bring, before I go to the one Nakuda that's important, Nakuda that the Ramo brings. He says, Im Odom hiniach dover mukta al shel chaveira. Let's say somebody came to shul and putting on my stander, he's putting their money, and he's not just forgetting it there, he's putting it there. He says, I want it to be until Motzei Shabbos. So I need to I need to use my stander. I didn't put it, that's my stander. He put it there, or he came to my house and he put on my Shabbos table some kind of muktzah, and he didn't forget it there. He put it there. He says, the Ramo says, he says, my stander or the table that someone else put on this, it's not his. The muktzah, he says, it does not make it for me, the table or the stander, bosses ladover osur, then odom oiser shel chaveiroi, shalom midaitoi. You cannot make for me a new muktzah without my permission. So if somebody came to my house and he decided he's going to leave his wallet on the Shabbos table till Motzei Shabbos over there, without my permission, he's not a balabos. My table doesn't become, because of that, bosses ladover osur. It's very important halacha, because it could happen sometime in shul, whatever, or a guest coming home. We could make
over for Shabbos and realize he's got his wallet.
No, if he forgot, it's bichlal mutar. But even if he put it there intentionally, knowing I'm putting it here, if it's not his table, it's not his stander, it's someone else's, he cannot convert someone else's table or stander lebosses ladover osur. Now, regarding, some people say, I'm going to move my candlesticks or my candle tray with putting next to it a stick of bread. Or somebody says, I'm going to put over there more expensive, a ring. You could do that, or you cannot do this. I said like this. In Shimon, I'm going to Reish Ayin Tes. It says, the Shulchan Aruch says, L'taltel ner al yedei shnoshn alav lechem b'Shabbos osur. We're talking about, obviously, there's few ways to do that. On Shabbos, to put bread, bring the bread on Shabbos to this tray, meaning Ben Hashmosh, it was not there. That doesn't help L'kula Alma. V'im nosan olav halechem mib'odyon, when I put the candles Erev Shabbos, before Shabbos still, before it became Bosses Ladover Osur, I also put on that tray a piece of bread. Yesh mishamatir l'taltaloi b'Shabbos. Some saying you could do that. You could put a piece of bread on a tray. Memela, when the candles are off, you could You could remove the whole thing. That's one way would be if somebody wants to do it, like you said, for Shalom Zocher. That's one opinion.
Oh, I never thought of that.
But he concludes, and lismach olav. You cannot, he says, rely on it. And the Mogen Avram explains why can you rely on it? Because he says like this. Because first of all, you have to make sure you put over there a good piece of afilu dos which is matiret. That's doing more. Because what's the heter over there? The Allah? Huh? Oh, 7-layer cake. Very good example. 7-layer cake. It's more choshuv than the your candles will be. Mele the halacha says when it's a bosses ladovar ha'osur vehamuter, then, for example, if I have on my table a wallet and I have something that expensive becher on it, yeah, that's worth no less than my wallet, then it doesn't become osur. So the lechem is choshuv. But then he says like this. He says like this. V'oid she'afilo enesam bodover choshuv adayin en ze heter borur. The Mogen Avram says it's a problematic heter. Why? Because he says lefi she'ashemen shebener choshuv lo le'olam yoser me'adover shenoisen boy v'shu tzorich lo ato bot shu doyle. Meaning like this. Somebody says, okay, the Mechaber says, but you cannot put bread on it. There's one opinion to move the candles afterwards. Yeah, even you put before Shabbos, because the main thing is the candles. And the Mogen Avram says, even you're going to put according to this over there, like he said, 7-layer cakes are very choshuv. Says the main thing of the tray or the candlesticks, they're there for the candles. Right now, for Leil Shabbos, for you, the candles is more than anything. And the Alter Rebbe adds even more words. Even you're going to put on a dover choshuv, like people think I'm going to put a gold ring on it, a diamond ring. It doesn't. Right now, the candles I need are better than the diamond ring. Right now, for Friday night, I need it. A regular day, yes, the diamond ring is more choshuv. But Friday night, I need. So mashma, according to this, that's not a good head, and that's why. And lismach, as it says the mechaber. So putting on the tray where the candles are, putting over there a ring, even a gold ring, a diamond ring, putting on a bread, a 7-layer cake, all this, and lismach al zeh, you cannot do this.
It's amazing statement.
Yeah.
The same item today has one level of chivus, the next day.
Yes, for today. However, there's a shtickle problem over here with this Mogen Avram.
In a way, you could say a piece of bread is more important than diamond.
Hungry, or when you need to do that mitzvah of achilas matzah, yeah, or so the Shabbos, it's more, yeah. Here is a shtickle problem with that. Here's a shtickle with that shita, because the Mogen Avram, what I read is from Resh Ayin Tes. In Resh Ayin Zayin, says over there like this. What we just learned over here now. Then the Mogen Avram says over there, venerally, gam kikoros, meaning pieces of bread, v'shar dvorim, or you had on a becher, or you had a gold ring on it, yeah? Pshita dem chashuvim yoser me'aner v'shore. L'choire, we just read in Resh Ayin Tes, the Mogen Avram says, right now I need a candle. That's the most chashuv thing to me. Over there, l'choire, he said, no, I could have bread, I could have other stuff. It's l'choire, but I mean, it's not a contradiction. The Machzor Shekel explains, if you read carefully, it's not at all. In the Resh Ayin Tes, he talks about where the tray of the candles are. The tray of the candles is for the candles. I don't care if you put a diamond ring on it. I need the candles. But no matter what you put on the tray or on the candlesticks, it's going to stay bosses ladover osur. Because right now, the most that's made for the candles, and I need the candles for Friday night or Yom Tov.
So that becomes the ikar.
That's the ikar. By the table, it's not only for the candles. The tables are for all the dishes. The table is for all the food on it. The tables is for the becher, for the wine. The mail over there, he says, the table will not become bosses ladover or osur when you put over there bread. The table is not, because the tray of the candles, it's just for the candles. So that's become, the candle is the most important thing. But the table itself, you could think. So Memela is like this. Well, Lamaisa like this. So the table taka is not, I could move the table after the candles are off, because I had other stuff on the Shabbos table. I had the becher, I had some sfori maybe, I had the food, whatever. It's fine. The question become, like you said, the Shalom Zohar or the next meal, sometime this candle tray, the candlesticks is on the way. I need to change the table cover. I need to do something. What do I do with this? How do I move it? So there is another. So it comes out like this. Lamaisa, it comes out a machloikes, first of all, between Shulchan Aruch and the Ramo, the Mechaber and the Ramo. There is a shitta of the Ramban and Rabbeinu Nissim. If you make a t'nai, we said already, the shitta of the Mordechai, you could move it afterwards because he considers the Kalisha Malachta L'Isor, the candlesticks. But like I said, most poskim disagree with him. We don't pass him like him. But then comes the Ramban, Rabbeinu Nissim. If you make a t'nai, I am gonna use this after when the candles are off. According to them, t'nai helps. You could move it. And Takeda, according to the Sfardim, would become, if someone's going to make a t'nai, when the candle's burning, after it's going to be off, like she says, Shalom Zohar, the candles are off, guests can come, I'm going to remove the candlesticks from here. According to the Sfardim, you can do it. The Ramah disagree with that shita of the Rashba, and other poskim, they say, no, t'nai does not help over here. So you cannot do it. However, there is another way to do it. It says like this. And I think even the Ramos says you could metaltal through the goy, since there's other shittas where they could rely telling it to a goy. But there is another shit, and I think the Ramo is I think Miramas on that, what you could do with that. He's like this. Umukal Mokim, the Ramo says, in Reish Ayin Zayin. Umukal Mokim, Mutar Liga Betavla, Ho'il Ve'ena Metaltel Haner, Huadin, Shmutar Liga B'Menoira, Shwevesakneses Vaneres Dolkas Olav, V'lach Leia Na'anea. It's mentioned many places in Aposkim that the Isur of Muktzah, it's to move it, not to touch it. You could touch a car, don't move the car. You could touch the candlesticks, even then when they're burning, don't move them. Touching a Muktzah, you're allowed to. Why did Rama bring this over here? Maybe there's an eitzah. I think what he's telling is maybe there is an eitzah. Let's say you want to change the table the table cover. Yeah, says could somebody hold the stick? Don't move them, just hold them, and somebody could pull the cover.
That's interesting change.
Yeah, and then somebody could bring a new cover, try to slide it below, and just hold it stick. Don't have to press it. Don't move it. Just slide it below. Don't move it. So holding a muktzah, it's not also moving it. I'm not moving it. I'm holding it. Other, I'm making sure it shouldn't move. So there's another eight. I'm saying in case you need to change the table cover, you could have somebody.
Sounds complicated.
Complicated. Okay, listen. To be a Jew is complicated. It's not just a pasha to be a Jew. So again, there's few eights. Like I said, the table itself. If you have other stuff on it, that's not muktzah. The candles, the choir is muktzah. According to the Sfardim, you could make a t'nai, move it. According to Ramah, t'nai doesn't help. So at least what you could do in such a case, that, like I said, hold the tray, somebody else pulling the table cover, and you could either whatever. Maybe you had the table cover under it before, that you move one, the clean one stays on, or could slide in another one, somebody holding it, without moving it. That's how you could do it. Okay, Rabbi said.